How monstrous do you have to be remembered in Black American history as the backyard butcher? There are names in American medicine spoken with reverence, etched into hospital wings, carved into statues, spoken in white coats with pride. One of those names for more than a century was Dr. J. Marion Sims, hailed as the father of modern gynecology. But beneath the surface of his celebrated legacy lies a truth far darker, a truth carved into the flesh of enslaved Black women, a truth that demands not celebration, but indictment. Born in 1813 in South Carolina, Sims began as a mediocre physician until he found his obsession, a condition affecting women called vaginal fistula. Painful, humiliating, debilitating. Instead of seeking consent, Sims sought control. He built a small hospital in his Montgomery, Alabama backyard, a place where enslaved Black women became experimental subjects. 3 of those women had names we know: Anarcha, Betsey, and Lucy. Names that should be remembered alongside his, because it was their pain that made his progress possible. Sims performed dozens of surgeries on them without anesthesia. He justified this by claiming that Black women didn't feel pain like white women, a lie rooted in the pseudoscience of white supremacy. Anarcha alone endured more than 30 surgeries, each time cut open, each time sewn together, each time forced to heal only to be reopened again. In Sims' own words, he describes one operation on a teenage girl. Lucy's agony was extreme. She became extremely ill due to his controversial use of a sponge to drain the urine away from the bladder, which led her to contract blood poisoning. I thought she was going to die. It took Lucy 2 or 3 months to recover entirely from the effects of the operation, he wrote. According to doctor and historian Harriet Washington, in her book, Medical Apartheid, the surgeries were so brutal that even Sims' white assistants refused to help him, so he ordered the women to hold each other down. Imagine that. Anarcha holding Lucy's arm, Betsey wiping her tears, while their tormentor called it science. And when Sims operated, he invited others to watch, turning human suffering into a spectacle. White doctors gathered around his victims as though witnessing the birth of modern medicine. He wasn't healing, he was experimenting. He wasn't discovering, he was violating. The surgical instruments he invented, including the vaginal speculum, were first crafted from a bent spoon and tested on these women's bodies. His victims, women who had no voice, no rights, and no choice, became the foundation of a field that still bears his mark. After the Civil War, Sims moved north, opened a Manhattan practice, and became a national hero. He was elected president of the American Medical Association, founded the first women's hospital in America, and treated European royalty. In 1894, a statue of Sims was raised in Central Park, a monument to his so-called genius. For 124 years, it stood there until 2018, when protesters finally demanded it come down. If Nazi Germany has its Mengele, America has its Sims. Both called themselves scientists, both called it research, both mutilated the powerless in the name of discovery. If medicine is to heal, it must remember the wounds it created, because in America, history doesn't just honor its heroes. It also hides its butchers. To learn more, read Dixieland, Tales, Stories, and Anecdotes of Unfiltered Black American History. Available now at Amazon.com.